did reset my timer, so I think it's time to start another speed run, trying to beat my own record for Paradise. I'm still in the game, so we might actually do this. It's an 80% run, and I hope you'll enjoy. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Blood to blood. Well, we can skip some of the things he says, but this guy, actually Jacob, so not this guy, I don't know, this might also be Jacob, but it doesn't matter. Jacob has to row his boat all the way through the screen. Not screen, screen. My mother's death. Oh, stream also makes sense because I'm streaming this right now. It doesn't matter. Only then we can go here. First glimpse of the island, I could feel my mother's He's still talking, and then we go for the first plague.
It's hard to forget someone who gave so much to remember.
I'm just clicking like hell. I don't know if it matters. Oh, I just minimized the game. That was
water turns into blood.
Totally awesome. Okay, so starting now. Obviously the timer started earlier, but I'm starting to do something now. We don't need to read that letter actually. Why did I click it then? I don't know. I thought the box wouldn't open. Now getting the worm here. Getting the stick here. I do want to use the machete on him because I hate that guy, but instead I'm gonna help him fish. What is he fishing? Well, this is a Rusty Lake, so obviously it's you know, it's a shrimp, and I misclicked sometimes, so that's why this took so long. We don't need to open the upper drawer thingy, so we're just gonna open the lower one. And here we go. The first leech is with our grandma. It takes a lot of time to get out of there, but it's worth it because we really need it. To the left now, going in here. Need to grab this leech as well. Now we need to open this to get the wine. It's called a decanter. It's a jug. Let's just call it jug. That sounds better. I think a decanter looks a bit different though. So going to the goat now. Could get an achievement for smashing her with a machete, but this is a 80% run. I think I'm gonna say this like 2 or 3 more times during this one, and that just sucked. Oh, it still worked. Okay, I'm fine with it then. So this means we don't need to get all the achievements. We don't need to get the owl mask at the end. We don't need to get the special ending. We're just gonna try to finish the normal game as quick as possible, as fast as possible. I was always bad when it came to adverbs and adjectives, but people who watch my stream might already know that. So putting the 4 leeches in here is not the hard part of the game, unless you forgot that there is a 4th leech, which would never happen to me. Nah. Why would it? So opening this now. Yes, hello there, mother. Sorry. Oh, also spoiler alert once again. If you haven't played the games yet, you should really play them first before you watch this, because yeah, as I said, spoiler alert. Also, there are a couple of signs. We could grab that sign that was displayed there. We need them for the 100% run, because we need them for the owl mask actually. But we don't need them right now. Also, we don't need to look at ourselves in the water that is blood. But we can just be as fast as possible. So we are done now with this part, and next part will be frogs. So we took 4.3 seconds less than last time, which is something I'm rather happy about. Let's start with this one. I seem to make the same mistake over and over in this riddle in the second part. And I can't figure out why I do that, but this time I won't do it because I'm remembering that I did it like 3 times today already. But there are some other chances here for mistakes, so we're not that safe yet. We can still make this a lot worse. I promise that. Okay, but this works out quite fine. Last level coming up now. Okay, this also works. I had to think for a second there because I didn't write down a pattern for this, but it's not that hard, so that's why I didn't write down a pattern. Now for these two, this is just a match 2 thingy. Yeah, this one. And sometimes I just forget which one I clicked, and that kind of sucks and takes up more time than it should. We shouldn't have gone in here though. That's the mistake that I always make. We should have just gone here, picked this up, gone in here, picked up the belt, as well as the flute that's in here, the frog flute. Also, this was a bit faster. Opening this drawer usually takes me a bit longer because I just screwed up all the time. Once again, we shouldn't have gone in here. We just need to do this when we have all the frogs, but I seem to forget that every time. I'm really sorry about that. Hope to do it correctly one day. Now for you, I still hate you with your smug face. Can we? No! Ooh, I thought we were too late. I usually put the belt on him before I make the frog come out of his mouth. So this is the code. I just wrote it down. Well, not just, but I did write it down. Otherwise, this would take a bit longer because we had to listen. We would have to listen to him, like to the frog, to it, play it, and I don't want to do that because it takes up too much time. It's taking up too much time anyway, but it's faster still. So this was the fourth and thus last frog. The game's starting to lag a bit. I hope that's not gonna cost too much time. And there's a buggy frog here if we're fast enough. Yes, we are. This frog just stays up there until we move. I had that in the last 3 runs, so I don't know why that happens. I think it's just because I clicked too fast. Okay, last time I took some time before I clicked at him to make him puke. So I think this is already better. We also didn't mess up something in the first part, and the rest were just mistakes that I always make. So I think we're still faster with this one than we were last time because I didn't make the mistake in the little frog riddle where we had to make the frog jump. So we might save a couple of seconds here again, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see about that in a second. But I think I'm also clicking faster now because of all the energy drinks that I had. I don't know. Is that cheating already? Next up, Nets and Lies. Here they go. Okay, 18 seconds actually. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it would be that much. Crap. Okay, let's go in here. And next one, this one. As I'm saying, whenever I play this, you hear but passively. Okay, Breaker, that's fine with me. Twitch chat and stuff. I'm not focusing on any of the holes, and that way I can actually see where the last one came from. I'm not focusing on any of them, and that way I can see them all. It just takes some time until we can click the honey, and that really sucks. Grabbing the shovel here. Wasn't necessary, but still, I did it. Picking up the axe and the snail. Getting in here for the scissors. And I'm always wondering if there's something in the well, but there isn't, but it doesn't take up more than half a second, so I'm okay with it, I guess. Now for the clay. At least you can hear me, that's a start. Yeah, you don't have to watch this, I mean, you probably know what I'm doing anyway. But I think you haven't played this game yet, Breaker, right? You just saw my Let's Play when I made it on YouTube, right? Oh, I can't see stuff. Shit. I had to do it like this. That did cost us some time, sadly. More than I would have liked to waste on this. Okay, now going for the muzzle. With the shovel. Thank you. Can we do it with the axe as well? I never tried that. Just wondering about that. I'll try that someday. Also, this time I'm remembering that I don't put the honey in here. Thank you for the flower. Knocking down this tree. Also, I forgot the berries like last time, which also did cost me like a second or something. It's not that much time we waste, but it is still time that we waste. But as a time saver here, we can go back and forth, so that is covered immediately. I hope this time it won't lag too much, because last time I had to do this part twice. So click everything twice, otherwise he wouldn't spit out that stupid seed. But this time it worked. I'm glad with that. I'm happy about that. So, what did I miss? I forgot something. Too bad. Where do we get the other... We need another flower bulb. And I can't remember where we got it. I'm just gonna think about it while this happens. Of course, we had to dig. I forgot to dig. This is gonna cost us too much time. So we can still improve by like 10 or 20 seconds in another run. So if there's any runner watching this, there is still room for improvement here, like a lot actually. Wait a second. This also was pretty stupid because I didn't remember this pattern correctly. But the rest was faster than last time, I think. So I'm not sure if this is gonna take us longer than last time. I think it will, but not that much longer. Okay. It might take us a lot longer because I screwed this up again. I went to the tower instead of going here, planting the bulb and getting the flower. For some reason I always think that I can just put the bulbs into the vases, which is complete nonsense. Also, I think this vase stood on the right last time, right? Didn't it? Okay. Still a bit of a time saver here, going back and forth, approaching this, going back again, approaching it again. Oh, this the last part wasn't necessary, but the first part was. Now for this one. And I always forget that I have to click here instead of the cube to make this happen. Oh, and we went back twice, too often. So I really can say that Nets and Lies is not going as well as it should be. But for now we're not, it's not taking us longer than last time. So I'm something like happy. Yeah, we're 5.6 seconds faster.
Flags.
I didn't expect that, but I'm happy with it. So let's go in at first. Make this guy fly. Yeah. Yeah, shut up. Okay. You can leave now. Fallen leaves, fallen leaves, fallen leaves on the ground. Okay, Grandma. Thank you for the carrot. I really needed it. Thanks a lot. And for our sister. As I said once before, there's still a faster way to do this, I know. But this is still faster than the usual way that I do it, so it is an improvement. We get in the shower, not gonna talk to our sister. Fear didn't make me blind, is what you would have said, but I don't care about that. Sorry, sister. But I hate you for what you did, or what you will do to me. This riddle is rather hard at some points, but I think we can do it rather fast. First level is obviously easy, second one is 2. Oh, it doesn't look that easy though. Left and right, down here to the left and back to the right. There might be a faster way to do this. I mean a way that the crab is actually faster at its destination. But it would take me more time to figure that out, so I'm just gonna do it my usual way. So this one, for example. Oh, I might just do it like this. This is faster, for example, because he doesn't have to go down here and up again. But also used up more click speed because I didn't think of that pattern. I really need to memorize these patterns, so the optimized one. Also this one always takes me some time. Because it sucks mainly. Let's just do it like this. Should be the easiest way. No, there's a faster way, of course. If we would have put this one here and this one down here, it would have been faster. But this also works. It's moving into the right spot. And we're already done with this riddle. It's a rather short one. Only 3 levels, I guess. So we have to wait for the flyman to approach him. Sadly, this takes up some time. And I always confused where we have to click, if we have to click on the flyman or on the crab. But who the hell cares? So 2 more... yeah, I would have almost said hearts to collect, but this one was just crab meat, so not a heart. But this one is a rabbit heart. And one more, which is down here. Need to put up a trap for this bird with this worm, and now make it go inside and smash it. The flyman's a bit faster here. Or maybe he isn't. This time it's also a heart, so it's 2 hearts, and for the crab it is just meat. Last time I actually went to the right because I thought that the statue was standing where it is just standing in the first plague, so in the first chapter water turns into blood. That did cost me a couple of seconds again, so we might be faster with this one as well. As I said, I still did a lot of mistakes, or made a lot of mistakes last time, so this might be faster. This one is 1 up like this. Hey, I actually memorized that. I had a piece of paper for that, but we didn't need it. Last time I also went back and forth, but I figured out we don't need to do that. It's just as fast this way. I think my second favorite plague after hail is diseased livestock, which is coming up now. But the problem with diseased livestock is I call it the plants thingy, which is the riddle where you have to align the vegetables according to the pattern. The sad part is vegetables is a rather long word. I didn't want to write it down on my cheat sheet, so I just called it plants thingy. And we actually saved 38.8 seconds again. So if we don't screw up the rest of the run, we're gonna beat our own record again, which will be rather awesome. And this was kind of stupid, but it doesn't matter. Okay, level 2, I don't need the cheat sheet for this one either. It's not gonna be that hard. Or is it? Wait a second. Putting this up here, putting this down here, putting this here. Okay. Now for this one, I wrote down how it works. So we're gonna start with this one over here, this one below it. Here goes this one, and this one. And the fourth one is the one I hate most, but I'm really glad that I wrote down the pattern, otherwise this would take a lot of time again. 2 empty ones, and then this goes here, this goes way up here, and this goes here. Yeah, that was rather fast. I'm happy with that. We don't need to move up there. I did that the last time. Yeah, I'm gonna click the board just for fun. We don't need it, and it's just a time waster, but it doesn't matter either. So I'm gonna grab the knife now, and now do this. This also did cost me some time on our last playthrough, but I guess it won't this time because there was a minor lag here. You might have seen that. That kind of sucked. Now for these two and this one. This one is looking like the hardest, but it's actually the easiest. You just have to connect this middle one to everyone but the one with the least amount of numbers. Then you just connect everyone to its neighbor, and then there's just 2 missing with a 1 on it, and you just connect those 2. So that's really not hard. Getting the goat bacon. Obviously it's called goat bacon already, although it's not, doesn't matter. And now for the cow disease thingy. We're just gonna start with colors here. I don't really mind where we start. I always do it differently. There's no real pattern here. I have to look at it every time again. Of course there is a pattern, but there's no certain pattern with which I go every time. Oh, and also I forgot to milk the cow. But that was just another second or something we lost, so shouldn't be the biggest problem. Since this playthrough takes incredibly long, whenever you try to beat me, you will still take a couple of tries, so I'm fine with that. And I don't mind if anybody beats me. I mean, I'm not here to stay world master of everything. I just want to make people try this. So I'm not gonna try to be perfect, but I'm just gonna try to make this as fast as possible. And if people try to beat me and actually manage to beat me, that's pretty cool. That way I can probably gain some new people to talk to. Maybe they do want to talk about the strategies with me or whatsoever. Would be kind of awesome. So now we finished the Rusty Lake burger. The order of the ingredients doesn't matter because we don't need all the achievements, as we know. Because this is, as I said, an any % run. He's done with shitting. He's always shitting in every game. Sadly, we can't just collect this cube that was for some reason in the shit. But we have to go into here, go back out, and then we can click it a couple more times. And at some point, it will just disappear. I think we have to click here. I'm not sure though. Always misclick there. But it's not a huge time waster, so it doesn't really matter. In a game this long, 1 or 2 seconds aren't that much of a problem. I think the board didn't appear last time we were here because we didn't click him before that. But it doesn't really matter. So next up will be boils. We were 22.1 seconds faster, so we're still saving a lot of time. This time I'm not gonna misclick on this guy first. And what also wasted a lot of time last time was that I didn't know that we need to do everything here. I just wanted to enter the solution to the clock riddle immediately, but we really have to do the little riddle with the cure for this disease. So we have to pick up all the stuff here, sadly. Can now go back. I could have collected the key first, of course. That would have been a bit faster, I guess. And I also could have just collected the mushroom. But we can also do that on our way back because we still need to pick up this key. No, I mean we still have to pick up the bottles. And if we have to pick up the bottles anyway, that means we get past this mushroom again, so there's no real problem in us not doing that before we went here. We don't have to make our friend the plague doctor look at all the bottles though. I don't know if we have to give him the stick, I'm just gonna do it. Because some riddles just don't work if we don't click the stuff that we should click. That kind of sucks. So we got the mushroom here.
You smell of that?
Yeah, just smell it. For some snot, for some saliva, sorry. Now the onion for some tears and the pepper for some snot. There we go. And here we go. Now for the solution we have to enter snot first, then tears, then saliva, snot again, tears again, and then the blood. That way we should be fine. Now we can wake up our little friend here, give him the medicine, and now align his teeth, which is something I actually didn't want to do because it takes up so much time. But I think we have to, otherwise we can't use the code. Although I haven't tried that out, so that might also be a way to beat me if you want that. Also, I just mixed up these two. There was a little time saver here as well that you might use if you want to beat my record. So as I said, this is not even close to perfect, but it doesn't have to be either. So now we got the clue, and the one thing that we still need is the clock. I mean the heart for now, to put it inside the clock. This is pointing here. I did that mistake last time. I thought it was pointing to the other yellow, orange, whatever thingy. I'm not gonna click the nipple, as I said. And I told you I would say this a couple of times in this run. This is a any percent run. An any percent run? It should be any percent run. Anyway, 8 and 5. Hey, I didn't have to look at the stuff. And thanks Silver again for telling me that I have to close this, otherwise this will take up longer. We can enter bore there already because it is the solution, but it won't open until our uncle tells us that the solution is bore, so we're just gonna put the clockwork here and have him say bore. Then we head back. It's really, it would be a huge time saver if we could just immediately do all of this stuff, but we sadly have to do it this way. So bore, the B is easier to reach if we go up first. The next two can be done either way, I think. I didn't count the letters though. And the last one is easier if we go up as well. Hey Johnny, welcome back. Yeah, I did beat the world record for Rusty Lake Paradise, but I want to be even faster, and this was just terrible. And for now I've saved like 1 or 2 minutes again, so I'm still trying. How did I find out about Rusty Lake games? Do you know the site Armor Games? They were featuring the first couple of games. They were also featuring Samsara Room way back, but I didn't play it at first. At least I think I didn't. But once the Lake and Seasons came out, I already played them, like almost immediately. And after that I always waited for the next game to come out. 1 minute 37 seconds saved on boils. That's awesome. Okay, I have to be very quick with this one. Ah, that just sucked. Hope it works like this. So that really was awesome. And then Harvey's Box came out and everything, and it was just so cool to wait for the next games. And that's how I found out about them. So I'm really, I wouldn't say a player of the first hour, but of almost the first hour. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on, hit it. Yes, hit this one too, hit it. Yes, baby! This was so much fun. I have to get that achievement. Well, I don't have to, but I do want to. Yes, baby! I'm so happy right now, because that took me like 30 seconds longer or something, because I had to make her skate a couple more times, and that was a really huge time waster. Also, you're pretty new to the series then. If you just found the cave as the first game, but you have played all the games by now, or haven't you? Fell in love, yeah, I get it. I have to say, I liked the cave, but I didn't love it. There were better games. I prefer Birthday and Case 23. They were my favorite ones, although Case 33 also has the worst part, which is the timed one. Luckily they never repeated that mistake, and if there's gonna be a timed part in Paradox, I'm really gonna scream at the developers. I literally will scream at them. They know I love them. it was kind of funny. I want to fill out the survey, and in that survey they ask you whether you come to the premiere or not. And in the letter they just said, we already know that you do, but for the record, will you come? That was kind of neat. So they do know me already, and that's kind of cool because I post a lot of stuff on their page. I don't want to be spamming too much, but obviously I do want to be known. I mean, who doesn't if he's streaming or let's play on YouTube or anything like that. I think everybody who does that does also want to be known, right? So that's that. Now for the ice cream cones. Now for the ice cream cones. All of them. Also the premium games then. That's pretty cool. Last year, yeah, the cave is pretty old already. I tend to forget that it is. Because, yeah, it doesn't feel like it is that old. That took too much time. Sometimes I feel like the cave is newer than Paradise. Because I think I played Paradise a lot more often than the cave. For reasons that I don't even know myself. We got the head. Now further to the right, towards the tower to get the stick and the hammer. Now we can go back. We can already free our brother. There's no harm done in doing that. And we shouldn't have gone here earlier to grab the buttons. I think it was the buttons here or the stones, but I think the buttons. Because we could have done it just yet, but it's not a huge time waster. So the most annoying time waster in this game is probably this one. At least when it isn't about time scenes or waiting, cutscenes or waiting, then the most annoying thing that really wastes time is this part where you have to pick up this thing all over and over and over again. That really sucks. So now I want to build a snowman. I don't know why I'm singing. Okay, left, right, 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 left, left. I don't want to click too early, otherwise this might just screw everything up. Left, and here we go. Hand number 2, and we got left, 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 right. We can't click too fast here. Okay, snowing on her 4 times. Thank you for the diamond. Going up here, putting it here, putting the snow globe back on and taking it off again. It's a mighty snow globe now. And we might also be faster here because I'm really a bit faster, I guess. So letting it snow here. When they reply to you, like with what did you post? But I do get it. Yeah, it feels really awesome when they reply. I mean, I messaged them once before, like a year ago or something. I was in university and wrote them a large letter about how much of a huge fan I was, but they never replied to that. I get it. I mean, why would you? But still awesome. DM? I have to tell you that I don't know what you mean when you say DM. Sorry, I'm a noob when it comes to shortcuts in English.
There was a man, he is my
Okay,
dad.
not gonna screw this up again because I already screwed this up the last time. So Locust really sucks for me.
There was a man, no hat does he wear.
And I didn't even screw it up with the hard part. But when they said feathers perch on his head, I suddenly clicked the father, because that stuff also rhymes with the only brother I had. No, yeah. And that's why I thought he would just direct message. I just know PM like personal message. That's why I confused that. Here, feathers perch on his head. That's where the mistake. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. That's pretty cool. So you told them how much you love the game, or what did you say, and what did they answer? That's pretty cool when they answer, yeah. Also, you didn't have a ticket to the premiere, right? I forgot. I think were you the one who said, hey, I might get one, or were you the one who said, I'm in America, I can't go there, it's too far away. I don't remember if it was Silver or you. I confuse you too when it comes to this. Also Silver, who's not here at the moment, thanks a lot for helping me with this riddle and telling me that the pattern is always the same. This makes this a lot easier because I always hated this. And also thanks a lot for looking up the last pattern, because I really screwed that up. And here we go. Okay, and they just said thank you or something like that. Yeah, maybe that's faster because my message was really too long, so I get that they didn't answer. Come on, fly. Also, 39.1 seconds saved with hail again, so. Okay. Going in here. Okay, it was pretty fast last time. I hope it will be pretty fast this time as well. This part. So you go over here. You go over here. You go over here. Yes, it worked again. I'm so happy when this works, actually. You fly away. I don't need the box yet. Just gonna go to the left first. And here you go, my friend. Ah, I need to feed you the firefly. Sorry. Okay, this was like a bit of a waste of time. Yay, a 2D, a 2D owl if we click it often enough. So back here now. And with the mist horn to our grandma. This was also faster than last time, I think. Not 100% sure. But it all feels faster, and I don't know. I can only beat this by like a minute, if even a minute. I think more than like 10 to 20 seconds, if everything goes as well as it did by now. So I might not retry this today after this. Maybe not the time. But for now, it really feels like I'm doing the best I can, and people should still be able to beat me. So that's kind of perfect. Ah, okay, maybe that's why they replied, yeah. Makes sense. I think I didn't ask them much. So we go for darkness. I'm gonna start with the birch bark. Okay, this was pretty perfect. I usually screw that up. So now for the moonstone. And turn this around, and I obviously did it the wrong way again. 180, and here we go, making it red. Now half and half, completely white, over to the left, a bit more, a bit wider, thank you. Make it completely red again. There's only red and white, nothing in between in this riddle. That's making this a bit easier. Completely white again. And turning it like this, and now completely red while being completely open. Also not the hardest thing in the world. Now for a little glitch, going back and forth. It's not a glitch, I don't know, let's just say speed stuff. Now collecting the 45 minutes. I'm not sure if we can. I think we can do it even faster. But predict your 45 minutes. We might be faster. I'm not 100% sure. You might actually be right. But I think we saved more than 3 minutes, didn't we? I think it was more like 5. But I might be wrong, and we can still screw this up like totally. But there's some stuff that we don't have to check anymore that we checked last time. For example, the owl going with the 2 steps in the first try. But the hardest part is still this riddle, because sadly we can't just enter the solution to this riddle. We have to actually collect all these dusts, and I really hate that. And we also don't only have to collect them, but we also have to throw them all in the fire once. And only after that we can enter the second code. But we didn't enter the first one either, so let's just try to enter them as fast as possible, but it's gonna take me some time because I wrote them down really sloppily. 2, 4, and the 3 should be here. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you for the key. No, so for the second one. This one. 3 goes over here, 4 over here, 2 over here, and the 5 goes down. Is this not correct? No, the 1 goes here. I don't know, I wrote this down the wrong way, but I made the same mistake last time because I wrote it down the wrong. Yeah, just wrongly, doesn't matter. Less talking, more playing, right? That's the 4. The 3 should be like this. The 2 goes up, and then we can't do that yet. Sorry, we have to use the first 2 keys. Sorry, I forgot about that. Make the ladder come down. But we entered it, and it doesn't matter. We can at least just do this now, and it works immediately. Now getting this key, and now we can enter the last one. I don't know if we have to get the keys in the meantime, but it's not that much of a time waster. Trying to enter it without having the keys is more of a time waster. So the last 2 keys, now we're going up again. Putting the 2 keys in here, this one goes bottom, this one goes top. Now we have to do this. 1, 2, middle. 1, 2, 3, middle. Okay, Johnny, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you on Tuesday again. I hope I don't screw this up because I just talked. 1, 2, 3, middle. Just to be sure, yeah, it's gone. Doesn't waste too much time to look at it. It would be more of a time waster if we didn't look at it. So I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, shut up. Okay, our mother's bones. So we can go back now. I'm just gonna drink something. Put our mother's bones. Oh, we had to grind them. This was like 10 seconds wasted or something. So yeah, Brecker, you might be right about those 35 seconds. I don't know. Crap. That really sucked. Dick. Sorry. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay, burn, mother, burn. I don't want to be that cruel, sorry. Okay, come back, come back, come back, come back. Black cube, thank you. Going back twice. 4th to the left, 4th to the right, 4th, 4th in here. Putting the black cube in, come on. Down, down, down. Here we go again. Done with darkness. And ready for death of the firstborn. Okay. Now, the sad part is here we also have to do some stuff that I don't want to do. For example, this riddle. It's complete RNG, so we have to do this different every time. We always have to click where more of these bones are moving, which is always the left from our view right now. And if both are moving, we have to click with both, so click in the middle. If I don't screw this up, this will also save a lot of time. Okay, this worked. Okay, now we can build a bit of a... Oh no, we did... Ah, I forgot to collect the feather again. I did that before because we have to use the owl later. That's why I always forget to collect the feather, because I don't want to approach it too often. That sucks though. Okay, now 1, 2, 3 times up. Shooting. Grabbing the arrow again. Putting the apple. Okay, picking up the arrow takes longer if you equip the apple before that. At least for me it did. So 3, shooting. Clicking the apple, getting the worm. I don't know why I picked up the arrow again. I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's paint her. This green on the outsides, then white from both sides. Is this white already? I'm not sure. Now it is. And now red. Now we got the candle. This way we can fry ourselves an egg. And we can just smash it in here, light this up, and get the chick. Sadly, we have to kill this chick. Sorry, Peter. Once this thing has been spit out... Wow. We were slower on darkness, I just noticed that, probably because of our mother's bones. That kind of sucked. But this one's gonna be rather fast again. Hello? Ah, I have to do this one first, sorry. O to 4, W to 5, L to 10. I can't believe that this isn't working right now. Or that this just happened. So this one says owls. We can't enter that before the owl spits out the that whatever it is. This one's rather easy. The next ones are going to be harder though. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that was also rather fast. I'm happy with that. This one is right, left, right. Left, left, right, 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 going through. Okay, this was faster than last time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Nah. And now slowly, because last time this screwed up the run. Okay, and now it works. Because I had to do it again, which kind of sucks. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might even be faster than that. I'm not sure, Breaker. We might be faster than 43. Oh no, I misclicked. One click too much. I think these are RNG, aren't they? I think they've been different last time. This was easier, so maybe also faster. I know, but I don't care.
To the past, but also to the future.
So we were faster with this part as well. I'm happy with that. So this really was a rather decent playthrough. I'm 100% happy with it, actually. I have to tell you that. Yeah, it's time, I know that, but shut up.
You are ready to meet your destiny.
I know that I am. I just don't care about it at all. Okay, now we have to wait until everything's totally gonna waste. So it's sadly taken some time until everything is on fire. I don't know if clicking speeds it up. I also don't know if clicking speeds up the ending sequence. We're just gonna keep clicking from time to time. Not that fast, but slow and steady. Also, Breaker, did you see that I did beat my hotel record? I was faster. So I'm pretty happy with that. I did beat it by like another 2 minutes or something. So I'm pretty happy today. Did beat 2 world records, my own and the one from that Korean guy. And I think now it's not that hard, not that easy to beat me on hotel anymore like it was before. And I think for Paradise it's also rather hard to beat me because I was playing quite okay. Yeah, I know, Breaker, it wasn't that hard to beat my own record on hotel. The other one just sucked. I was only faster because of Miss Pheasant. But this time I was actually faster in every room. Not only Mr. Deers, but also in the others. I had a very awesome run before that, but it wasn't perfect because I forgot the time again, so it wasn't 100% and I had to restart. And this is it. 42:29.78. 1 minute 21 seconds saved on Death of the Firstborn as well. So new world record again. Whew, awesome. To the ones seeing this on YouTube right now, thanks a lot for tuning in. See you next time. Woo!